Hey everybody, Antoine Downs from the True Golf Network. We're here in Orlando, Florida at the 2025 PGA Show, where they're going to be revealing all the new golf tech, clubs, and apparel for us this season. If you look around, we have putting greens, we have wedge stations, we have tent setup, where all of the manufacturers and companies will be revealing their new gear and tech for this year. So stay tuned with us this week. We'll be bringing you coverage and interviews all week long. We stopped by the Srixon booth. We grabbed Dustin Brecky here, and listen, I've been chasing this Srixon ZXi7 down for a long time, man. The ZX7 line has always excited me, and especially in the lefty. And Dustin's going to take some time here and talk to us a little bit about the tech involved in this iron and why it's a good fit for folks like me.
Yeah, absolutely. New this generation is our iForge technology. So that's the I, like you saw here in ZXi7. And it's a new forging technology that's allowed us to make the metal softer, allowed us to make the iron softer, but reinforce the hosel to make sure the strength, durability, performance is still met. So that's an innovative new technology to be able to get that combination of reinforcement with the softer steel. But what that means is better feel, even better feel. Srixon's known for that. That's why you're excited about finding the next generation. So maintaining that feel, improving on it with the design in the background, even more mass behind the ball, even more constraints or controls of vibrations. But really this impact forged, iForge technology is what's the new jump.
All right, Dustin, and then talk to me a little bit about this wood. I don't know much about it, but I'm sure you can enlighten me. That's a ZXi as well, correct?
ZXi as well, yeah. This generation, new iFlex face. So our face technology, it's our thinnest ever face center technology. But we're really just tuned in on the vibrations of the face, how much motion is happening there to maximize ball speed. And then also big, this is just the standard model, but there's an LS and a Max, so just a cleaner line for Srixon woods, to know what you're getting in the Max. Max forgiveness, standard for left-right workability and adjustability. And then there's a low spin model as well. And
I was going to say, I imagine the LS is for low spin. How much spin should a golfer look to take off with that model?
Well, the LS model has front and back weighting, so there's control, of another few hundred RPM within that. But for model to model, I think you're on the order of 300, 400 RPM. Jumps from low spin to standard. The spin goes up a little in the Max, but not quite as big of a jump. But yeah, it's really that front and back weighting that allows you to then, put another couple hundred RPM of adjustment tuned to you.
And then the Max head, I imagine, is a little bit larger with the weight towards the back for the higher moment of inertia there?
Weight towards the back for sure. It's not visually bigger. But yeah, weight towards the back, really maximizing the forgiveness in that high toe and heel toe MOI. So a little more forgiveness to then strike all over the face. But it's also adjustable. You can really increase that weight if you want to add inertia, but you can also tune to swing weight, tune to length, tune to custom shafts.
All right, well, great. Well, I'm sure that Max will be the one that I'll be looking at because I need all the help I can get, folks. But Dustin, thanks for your time, brother. I appreciate it. And good luck. We're here with Jeff Gardner in the Alignment Ballmark, and he's going to tell us a little about his product and why we should buy it.
Absolutely. My product is a 2-spike ball marker. I'll bring it in for you. Attached to a rotating alignment component so that you can read your putt and adjust your alignment at the same time, so you don't have to do that dance where you're going back and forth, checking your line on your ball, doing it over and over again. Instead, this does everything all at once, so you're spending your time focusing on your read, picking your aim spot, and making more putts.
All right, and that sounds like something that would be very beneficial for somebody like me who is visually challenged, obviously, and sometimes I have a hard time seeing the line. So having that behind your ball and being able to mark and then figure out your line and put that on it and set the line on your ball.
What's great about it is the 2 spikes hold the mark in place, and you can adjust the alignment using your putter, and that separation of space gives you the visual perspective to do both things at once. I won Best New Product at the PGA Show in 2022, completely legal to use, submitted to the USGA, permitted under the rules of golf by their definition, and I created it for myself because I love the game and figured everybody else would like it too.
Well, Jeff, tell all the viewers where we can get that ball mark.
Absolutely. I sell it on Amazon. You can go to my website, alignmentballmark.com. There's a link that will take you to Amazon to buy it. I sell 3-packs, 5-packs, 10-packs at discounted prices. I sell my stock blue as well as red, green, and pink, and it's also completely customizable.
Well, for a Chicago Bulls fan, I was very happy to hear about that red version. I'll have to buy me one. Here, Greenside with Ann from Putt View Golf. And listen, I just practice with this thing, and I swear I don't make putts. It's not what I do, but I made 3 or 4 in a row without even trying. So, Ann, tell me a little bit about Putt View and how it benefits somebody like me, obviously, instantaneously.
Right, so PuttView is an augmented reality-based putting system. So basically it overlays information into the real world. As you could see, you can still see all your surroundings. It's just going to tell you the answers to the green, right?
Yes.
And it's such a powerful feedback tool because it gives you that visualization. So even if you have no idea about putting whatsoever, you know what you did wrong in relation to what you intended to do, and you're going to make the right adjustments. So no matter if you're like just a beginner golfer or like a golf professional like Bryson or Justin Rose or whoever, it's going to help you. It's going to be making you a better putter, and you saw that yourself, didn't you?
Man, it literally showed, as you look on the ground wearing this thing, and you'll see this in the video, but it shows you the slope, percentage of slope and break, how hard to hit it, how far the putt is that you're attempting. It gave so much valuable information what a great tool. Where would they go to find more information and maybe purchase it?
Right, well, you can go to puttview.com and just check us out there. We actually also have a world map where you can see all the locations that do have a PuttView. If you want to try it out somewhere in an indoor golf location, or just reach out to puttview.com and we're going to help you.
And folks, just in case you were wondering, it has sensors, so it can be used on any golf course anywhere in the world without you having to load anything extra into it. The sensors are here, so what an amazing product. It was great to try out, and we thank Ann again for her time.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming by.
We're here with Mr. James Day from Mizuno Golf. And listen, folks, I just finished with this Mizuno Pro iron here, 7-iron, man. And listen, I could do anything with the golf ball that I wanted. And that's saying something for a hack. I'm 100% a hack. But James, tell me a little bit about this iron and why it suits golfers like me.
So Antoine, is the fun part about this, our Pro Series, we try to keep super clean and simple, right? Classic, elegant. We try to hide all of our technology. So this is a 1025 Elite Carbon Steel, and then under the chrome plating, what you see here is a copper underlay.
Okay.
So that really takes a lot of the sound and feel and just makes it a lot softer.
Yes,
so
I felt that.
It, like you said, it'll do anything you want, whether you yell at it or not. It's going to do it. So
man, and then what do you have in the way of more forgiving clubs for maybe the everyday golfer?
I mean, we've got something for everybody. I mean, we always get labeled as a good iron company, and one thing we're trying to come across is like, hey, we're a complete brand, but we've got tons of irons, 4 Pro Series, 4 forgiving ones as well. So I mean, we've got 8 different irons for any type of player.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And listen, folks, he's not telling any lies, because there used to be a time when somebody like me at 6'5" would come to Mizuno and say, I need an iron that's 2 degrees up and 1 inch long, and they look at me and start laughing. But now, guess what? 2 degrees up, 1 inch long.
And 6 different models.
And 6 different models. That's awesome. Yep. Thanks, James, for your time, man. We appreciate it. Made it to the East Side Golf booth, where you see owner and founder Earl Cooper is brokering deals as we speak, trying to get this new trendy fly golf apparel into golf shops so we can purchase it as African American golfers. Listen, we have to get out and support these young brothers. Go to the East Side Golf site, start buying their stuff, and let's get it on the golf course and make it the go-to apparel for African American golfers. This is one of the opportunities that I always yearn for. I am here with this young man. His name is Carter Bonus, and this young man has started a company named Spectrum Golf. I'm going to let him tell you about the wonderful things that he's doing, what his company offers, and wow, you'll be amazed just like I am. Carter, tell us about your company.
So I have my own company called Spectrum Golf, where I sell golf apparel, and our booth is right here, and currently we're selling accessories. We didn't bring everything else, but we do sell belts, shirts and pants. And I have my own nonprofit called Carter Spectrum Golf, which gives free golf lessons to youth and veterans, and I will give out free golf gear with my nonprofit. I also have my own golf tournament coming up on April 25th, and it's going to be my second year running it this year. And at my golf tournament, I'm also going to be having a book signing because on April 25th, I'm releasing my new book called Swinging Beyond the Spectrum, and it's a book about my life.
So, ladies and gentlemen, listen, that is outstanding. And we often talk about we need to support our youth and get them involved in positive things. This young man is an entrepreneur, has started his own business, and in that is even invested in giving back to his own community. I think we should applaud it, we should celebrate it, but more importantly, we need to buy all of this stuff off of these shelves and make sure we support this young man and move his company forward. Listen, it's stories like this is why I do what I do. As now another inspiring story of great things happening in our community. I'm here with Doug Hodges, PGA member, who runs Swing Pals, right? And it's an outstanding program for youth run out of Durham, North Carolina. I'm going to let Doug explain what he does because it's way too complicated for somebody like me to explain, but I think he'll do a great job at it. Doug, tell us about what you do with Swing Pals.
Sure, thank you, Antoine. So Swing Pals is a program that I founded in 2012 in Durham, North Carolina. And I serve Durham Public Schools, and I have a program that goes into Durham Public Schools, and I look like a golf professional, I am a golf professional, but it's really not about golf. It's really about coaching mindfulness, emotional regulation, self-awareness. It's about introducing these young people, mostly underserved and free and reduced price lunch in Durham Public Schools, and we coach them the ability to be able to build what we call a safe space. And in that safe space, they have the skills to be able to tolerate the anxiety of growth and change. And it's a school-based program. Last year we worked with 1,800 Durham Public School students, and then from there, students will enroll in our 6th grade after-school program at the golf course, and some will stay all the way through 12th grade. And we also have a home-based program too.
That's awesome, Doug. So you were talking to me, you asked me a couple of questions about my personal golf game. I would like you to ask my viewers that same question and kind of explain to them why what you're asking matters.
Well, thank you, Anton. I appreciate the opportunity to ask that question. So I'd like to ask the viewers, if you reflect on when you hit your best golf shots, usually if we're honest with ourselves, we hit our best golf shots when we stop trying, when we stop caring, when we stop worrying about the outcome. The unfortunate part is that usually happens by chance. It usually happens when we've frustrated and we've had a couple of blow-up holes and we stop caring, and all of a sudden our great game shows up. Well, as golfers, we don't want that to happen. We want to be able to access that potential all the time. So the skill we coach these young people is the skill to be able to get into what we call the play box. That space where they've made a decision. They've looked out into the golf course, they've looked out into the golf hole, they've made a decision as to what they want to happen, what club they're going to hit, what kind of shot they're going to hit, and then they take a deep breath and they step into their play box and they stay mentally, visually, and emotionally connected to the target, such that they're prepared to accept the outcome no matter what it is. When you swing the golf club and you stay in that space, that is where you start to access the incredible potential that resides in you. And Antoine, you may not be as old as I am. However, the ship may have sailed for us. However, when we introduce these skills to 11-year-olds, we're opening up a lifetime of potential for these kids. And that brings me great joy, and I appreciate it.
Well, Doug, thank you so much for what you do, my friend. We appreciate your contribution to the community and wish you great success with Swing Pals. I'm here with LaHarold Woodhouse from iGolf for Vets. Listen, LaHarold, tell us about what you do.
All right, basically at iGolf for Vets, we use golf as a therapeutic means to help veterans and their family members cope with mental health disorders, suicide prevention, and also educate them on their VA benefits, all through the wonderful sport of golf.
Man, that's awesome. So Tell me about the type of events you put on and the tournaments that you have, and if you have anything coming up soon.
Okay, yes. So we have weekly events all throughout Tampa, Florida area. We're in the process of looking to expand all throughout the United States, as well as 4 locations overseas, Dominican Republic, Panama, Jamaica, and Puerto Rico. Also, we have our annual golf tournament, which we have coming up, our 4th annual golf fundraising scholarship tournament. Is going to be May 10th at West Chase Golf Course in Tampa, Florida. We have our 3rd annual international golf tournament in Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic, which is going to be May 10th through the 13th.
All right, so if you're looking for a way to support our men and women in uniform and people who have served this country valiantly, look at our Golf for Vets, man. They're putting on great things there in the Tampa area. Hey, we look forward to covering some of those events and getting back to you soon.
All right, thank you so much.
Thanks again, brother. Hey, we're with Mel and David from This Is Good Water. Now, listen, we've all been there. We've been on the golf course, and we've got to that moment in the round where we said, oh, no, I should have drank some water. I've been there personally many times. I really don't want to talk about it. But Mel and David, tell me about your product and why it is right for people like me who wait to the last minute to try to catch up on drinking water.
Absolutely. So we are premium, clean, natural, 100% quality spring water. We come from Philadelphia, PA, and our water comes straight from the mountains and the Poconos, locally sourced, locally bottled, and we love to share our message about health and wellness with everyone.
All right, now, y'all, we always talk about supporting black-owned companies. Let's get in here and get us some good old water now, I'm telling you. So we're based out of Maryland. We're going to find out how to get that water in our hands and stock it, and I'm going to give you the review on this great, good, clean water. Thanks again for talking with us.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Listen, we all need a little truth-telling in our lives, so I've come to Tim from Pure Golf, and he's going to tell me about the Truth Trainer putting tool that he has.
Yeah, we have a comprehensive putting teaching aid. We think that it does everything that every other teaching aid does. We think it does it more accurately, and we do more than what anyone else does. So we have 3 main features. We have strings for eye position. We have gates to give you feedback to whether you're hitting your start line or not. And we have some accessories that we can put on it to fix anything if you're not able to just fix it yourself by using the truth gates. So there's only 2 things we tell you have to do. You have to start with your eyes in the same position each time, and you have to start with your putter head square to the target. And our strings take care of your eye position. We have a ball pad that makes sure that you have that in each time, and that ball pad is built within the back of it. The surface is square to the line that you're aiming at, so you line your putter up square to that to start every time. Everything else is totally individual, and we just have different ways that you can be creative about fixing what you're doing.
All right, folks, we're going to end the same way we started, talking about the new innovative technology. But listen, I've run up on Bridgestone, who, by the way, is back in the club business. We're glad to see it. But they have this tricked out Bridgestone mobile. This thing is pretty cool. We got some footage of it opening up in the front and everything. But listen, it's been a great day here at the PGA Show. We've learned some new and exciting things, and we look forward to bringing you more as the week goes on. Again, stay with us at the True Golf Network. I'm Antoine Downs. We'll see you soon.
Yo, what it is, RUL League. You're watching the True Golf Network.